Hero, welcome back to the workshop of Solo Level Up. I am your guide. Take a seat. If you open your social media feeds today, you will be deafened by two screaming factions. On one side, the Utopian accelerationists, telling you AI will solve all human suffering by next Tuesday. On the other side, the apocalyptic doomers, warning you that the machines are waking up to destroy us all. But in this workshop, we ignore the screaming. We focus on the silent, brutal reality of the present. Today, we are throwing a brilliant analysis from the Wall Street Journal into our crucible. It is a review of two groundbreaking books, AI for Good by Josh Tyrangiel and I Am Not a Robot by Joanna Stern. From this intelligence report, we will extract a counterintuitive truth about building a billion-dollar solo entity in the age of artificial intelligence. We call this core concept the Alchemy of Friction. While everyone else is obsessed with the magic of the algorithms, the real wealth and the true career moats are being built in the mud, the bureaucracy, and the messy friction of human existence. Let's break it down using our three alchemical lenses: economic logic, business logic, and investor logic. Let's ignite the first flame. Economic logic. If you are a mid-career professional stuck in middle management, you probably feel like AI is a magical spell that tech bros in Silicon Valley cast to make your job obsolete. But the Wall Street Journal delivers a completely different reality. The real heroes of the AI revolution are not the people writing prompts on Twitter. They are the understated pragmatists. Look at the Cleveland Clinic. Dr. Rita Pappas didn't build a new language model. She used AI to tackle the incredibly boring, inefficient management of hospital admissions and discharges. Look at retired Army General Gustav Perna during Operation Warp Speed. He didn't write code. He corralled fragmented healthcare data to build a real-time vaccine supply chain. In economics, an idea is worth nothing. Implementation is the only thing that creates value. The WSJ notes that transforming healthcare, or any traditional industry, with AI is excruciatingly difficult. Why? Because the technology must navigate professional cultures, government policies, entrenched stakeholders, money, rivalries, and emotions. The code might be willing, but the flesh of the corporate world is weak. This brings us to the concept of the mole people. Akshay
Reroute supply
Krishnaswamy,
lines.
the chief architect of Palantir, a company that curdles the blood of progressives.
All
but
convoys
earns
proceed as
massive
planned.
Contracts for fixing broken systems, said it best. We've always been the mole people of Silicon Valley. They burrow into an organization's tangled, messy, chaotic data and impose order. The Alchemist's takeaway. If you want to survive the next decade, stop trying to be the shiny AI visionary. Be the mole person. In your current company, there are entrenched stakeholders and territorial jerks. AI cannot negotiate with them. AI cannot soothe the rival VP's ego. The economic value you provide as a human is your ability to endure the grinding work of auditing and enforcement and navigating human friction to make the AI actually work in the real world. Now, we add the second element to the crucible, business logic. It's an ebook. How do you build a business product using AI? Joanna Stern's exploration in I Am Not a Robot exposes a fundamental truth that destroys the hype. She tested AI everywhere,
It's
from
endless.
mammograms to Waymo self-driving cars to an AI plush
Keep
toy that
it
her son
coming!
told, "You're the worst." Gabo. There is a paradox in business technology, first observed by roboticist Hans Moravec in 1988. Computers excel at what humans find hard, yet struggle with what we find naturally easy. AI can process millions of medical records to diagnose cancer, but a humanoid robot trips over a chair in a kitchen and can only fold t-shirts. Salvation from a fully automated physical world is still a long way off. But in the digital and service space, Stern observes something critical for entrepreneurs. AI is an amplifier. Several radiologists told her they would never want to work without AI assistance again. It amplifies their precision. But tragically, it also amplifies our baser instincts. Stern discovered dentists using AI color-coded overlays to dramatize borderline findings, essentially weaponizing AI to upsell patients on questionable and expensive treatments. The Alchemist's takeaway. When building your billion-dollar solo entity, you must understand that AI does not magically create a good business. It acts as an aggressive multiplier of your underlying business intent. If your product is slop, cheaply generated music, spam podcasts, or manipulative upselling, AI will help you produce infinite slop until the market rejects you. Transformative businesses don't arrive fully formed. They rely upon determined practitioners committed to the painstaking work of distilling extravagant promise into daily ethical practice. Finally, we distill the most potent drop, investor logic. The most intimate and chilling section of the WSJ report examines the effect of AI on human minds and hearts. Joanna Stern returns to her alma mater and discovers that college students are routinely using AI to digest complex readings, write outlines, and complete essays in a distressingly competent fashion. She turns in an AI-generated proposal and gets a B+. But a student confesses a terrifying truth. When I let AI do too much of the work, my critical thinking skills basically vanish. Learning is about friction. It is the struggle of getting to the answers. We see this same loss of friction in human relationships. Stern experiments with an AI boyfriend named Evan. She admits she was riveted by his tenderness, but she quickly realizes the trap. The AI is simply mirroring her wants back at her, sanding down the rough edges of human interaction. It contrasts sharply with her memory of her first real love, which was imperfect, messy, and alive. If AI insulates us from the struggle of wrestling with new ideas, negotiating with difficult people, or navigating messy relationships, something vital dies. The Alchemist's takeaway. Investors do not invest in algorithms. They invest in the scarcity of unique human insight. In 2026, perfectly structured, grammatically flawless, B+ tier intelligence is completely commoditized. It is worth $0. If you use AI to bypass the struggle of building your business, if you let AI do your thinking, you are eroding your only asset. The premium valuation in the future belongs to the imperfect, messy, and alive. It belongs to the founders who use AI to execute the mundane, but brutally protect the cognitive friction required to develop original strategy. The flames die down. The liquid in our crucible has settled. The world wants you to believe that AI will either save you or destroy you, but the alchemist knows the truth. AI is simply a mirror that amplifies your intent, and a tool that requires you to get your hands dirty in the subterranean trenches of reality. Hero, here is your actionable quest log for this week. Quest 1. Find your subterranean trench. Do not try to build an AI app that solves a generic problem. Look at your current job. Where are the territorial jerks? Where is the messy, fragmented data? Where is the bureaucratic friction? That is your gold mine. Find a partner, grasp the operational reality, and build an AI solution that bridges the gap between the pristine code and the weak flesh of the organization. Quest 2. Perform cognitive thinking. Audit your daily AI usage. Are you using it to format data? Or are you using it to think for you? Starting today, never let AI write your strategic outlines or perform your critical analysis. Use AI as a sparring partner, not a replacement for the friction of learning. Keep the rough edges of your mind sharp. Quest 3. Cultivate the messy and alive. As Sam Altman noted, the future relies on more genuine human connection, not less. When you build your solo entity, ensure your brand, your community, and your customer interactions are not entirely sanded down by bot-like perfection. Inject your real, flawed human experience into your product. This is how you survive the utopian noise. This is how you implement transformative power. I am currently developing an AI sleep health app. In future episodes, I will show you exactly how I use AI to conduct market analysis, product design, and product development. Stay tuned. If you are ready to turn this knowledge into your career XP, hit the like button, subscribe to the guild, and leave your mark in the comments below. Waiting for you at the next level. Keep going, hero.